The new adult romance genre occupies the messy middle ground. It bridges the gap between teenage angst and the heavy, real-world stakes of early adulthood. Jennifer L. Armentrout explores this transition in her novel Be With Me, following college freshman Teresa Hamilton and her older brother's best friend, Jase Winstead. This setup utilizes the hashtag sibling BFF trope, which builds a structural boundary between the characters based on unspoken family rules. A year ago, that boundary broke. Tess and Jase shared a single kiss, but Jase immediately vanished, creating a massive gap of complete silence. Now, a severe knee injury has permanently ended Tess's dance career. She is forced into a backup plan, enrolling in the exact same college as her overprotective brother and the guy who ghosted her. Armentrout uses this teenage crush framework to map a landscape of psychological recovery and adult accountability. The narrative shift occurs when the story introduces the structural pillar of trauma. Tess isn't simply pining for a boy. She is a survivor of a severely abusive high school relationship. This history reshaped her boundaries, meaning her return to the dating world is dictated by hypervigilance and a need for self-protection. When Jase acts hot and cold to maintain his distance, he strikes her exact psychological triggers. Each rejection registers as a direct attack on her self-worth, locking the two characters into a cycle of volatility. To understand why Jase is pulling away, the story pivots to his perspective. To the campus, Jase is a responsible country boy who spends his time caring for a 5-year-old boy he calls his little brother. But Jack is his son. Jase is a young father who experienced a partner's loss, now managing the risks of his son's upbringing. He ghosted Tess because he believes she deserves a collegiate clean slate, not the complications of his hidden parenthood. The secret baby revelation recenters Jase's behavior around parental protection, rather than romantic indecision. These two isolated histories collide when the characters are forced into proximity at college. The tension breaks when they are caught together in a bedroom, exposing their secret relationship to Tess's brother. Cam reacts as the overprotective brother, punching Jase directly in the jaw. This violence acts as a pressure valve, forcing them to vocalize hidden truths. Jase chooses Tess over his friendship with Cam, making his commitment to her public and permanent. The confrontation is the necessary catalyst that forces them to stop hiding behind their tropes and face the reality of their adult choices. Following the fight, Jase shifts from fearful avoidance to active commitment, stating his intention to build a family with Tess. Tess reclaims her agency, proving she is no longer defined by her past abuse. The high-drama scenes within the genre serve as structured vehicles for characters to process their emotional baggage through physical and verbal intimacy. The hashtag sibling BFF, hashtag trauma, and hashtag secret baby tropes align to create a predictable sequence of events. Together, they anchor the erratic process of healing from abuse. Be With Me demonstrates how romance tropes function as architectural tools used to construct stories of survival, vulnerability, and adult healing.